course, there's a forum, and getting around campus is really easy with the train station and bus stops just next door. Plus, there are loads of places to eat. My personal favorite is FA's, especially after night out. Life here is calm, creative, and full of community, and you'll be sure to fit just right in.
At Empower Education Consultants, we guide students through the entire process, from shortlisting courses and universities to crafting personal statements to tracking deadlines and submitting visa applications. We also help identify scholarships you're actually eligible for and provide support for every step. No shortcuts, no rushed applications. As official representatives with universities like University of Exeter and University of St. Andrews and a 99% visa acceptance.
All right, so it's day 3 of University of Exeter presents Empower Super League Season 3, where we're going to witness Huser College taking on Lyceum for the third match of this all-important tournament. I've got the captain of Huser College, Hamza, and I've got Harsher leading Lyceum today. Hamza will be flipping the coin. Tails is the call from Harsher, the captain of Lyceum, and it has come down as heads. So Hamza winning the toss. Hamza, what are you going to do and why?
We're going to bat first because I think that we have a really strong batting lineup and we're confident. I think we need to post up a good total, above 150 to defend it.
We have seen that chasing has been slightly difficult. In fact, in the previous match, we saw Lixer chasing down the target very easily. So do you have any particular number in mind while you are batting first?
I think any score above 150 would be good, as our bowlers are also really good. I think we can stop them.
It's the first time Huser College is taking part in this Empower Super League. I'm sure you must have heard of how well Nixa and Sita have played. So will you be able to give them a tough time?
I hope we can give them a tough time, and I think we're going to reach the finals and play them, inshallah.
All the best, Hamza. Harsher, you lost the toss, but what would you have done?
Well, I have taken bat because it looks like a good wicket to bat on, and possibly because we are very unexperienced side. We've not had quite good tournaments so far, and we would just look on to grab as much wickets as possible in the first 10 overs and then maybe restrict them under 120 or 100.
Well, we have heard Lyceum are very good side when in terms of soccer and football, but what about cricket? I mean, will you be able to give tough time to Huser today?
Well, the preparations are solid today and the boys are looking good. Especially our fielding has improved, and we have improved our batting department as well. So we're looking forward to a good match.
So will you be able to restrict them to a modest or a low total today?
Inshallah, looking forward to the match.
All the best, Harsher. So that's the news from the center. Huser College have won the toss and they have decided to bat first in match number 3.
Great. Our approach is proven. Apply to Empower Education Consultants and let us get it done the right way. As official representatives for the University of St. Andrews and the University of Exeter, Empower Education Consultant ensures that students get the top quality education from UK's finest institutes. We keep up to date with entry requirements, intakes, and application processes. Additionally, we offer our advice to various different students, recommending them universities based on their profiles and goals and objectives. Contact us today so we can get started on your application. If you are looking for scholarships, then you need to listen up. From US to UK, various universities offer different merit-based scholarships. At Empower Education Consultants, we help students identify which scholarships they are actually eligible for and apply within the correct deadlines. If you want proper scholarship guidance, then don't procrastinate. Contact Empower Education Consultants today and let's get started on your application.
Hello from the University of Exeter, one of the top 15 universities in the UK, and through our partner Empower, based in Pakistan, many different scholarships are available worth up to £10,000. We're one of the top accredited business schools in the world. We're also one of the top ranked universities for career support with a 92% graduate employability rating. We'd look forward to receiving your application.
Hi, I'm Aileen. I'm a second-year Pakistani international student studying Business and Environment at the University of Exeter, Penryn campus. Life here has honestly been such a special experience. On campus, I'll either be working in the library or walking through the green spaces. It's so good on a sunny day. On the weekends, I'll be in a cute cafe in Falmouth, getting lunch with friends or exploring the beautiful natural landscapes. There are also tons of unique charity shops, and of course, there's Chintz, the dreamiest little jazz bar for evenings out. When I'm up in Exeter, the Streatham campus is so vibrant. Of course, there's a forum, and getting around campus is really easy with the train station and bus stops just next door. Plus, there are loads of places to eat. My personal favorite is FA's, especially after night out. Life here is calm, creative, and full of community, and you'll be sure to fit just right in.
At Empower Education Consultants, we guide students through the entire process, from shortlisting courses and universities to crafting personal statements to tracking deadlines and submitting visa applications. We also help identify scholarships you're actually eligible for and provide support for every step. No shortcuts, no rushed applications. As official representatives with universities like University of Exeter and University of St. Andrews and a 99% visa acceptance rate, our approach is proven. Apply to Empower Education Consultants and let us get it done the right way. As official representatives for the University of St. Andrews and the University of Exeter, Empower Education Consultant ensures that students get the top quality education from UK's finest institutes. We keep up to date with entry requirements, intakes, and application processes. Additionally,
All right, so we are going to play in the national anthem within 3 seconds. Of University of Exeter presents Empower Super League Season 3, where user who are participating in this tournament for the very first time, are going to take on Lyceum College. And if we talk about the playing 11 of both the teams, user consists of their captain, Mohammad Hamza Mufti, Hamza Imran, Shahir Atif, Sayyid Muhammad Ali Amir, Hamza Ahmad Dagra, Ali Tariq Mughal, Sayyid Muhammad Farzeen Abbas, Muhammad Rayyan Tariq Rajput. Hamas Siddiqui will be the wicketkeeper behind the stumps, Muhammad Raif Masood and Shahnawar Ali. Where if we talk about the Lyceum team, it consists of Neve Ramani, Yahya bin Nasir, Devarsh Kumar, Ayan Zuka, Safi Shoaib Khan, Mohammad Hasnain, Zayan Gigi, Ahmad Mustafa, Saad Farhan, Ammar Mustafa, the wicketkeeper, and their skipper Harsher Khan. Remember, Huser have won the toss and their captain have decided to bat first. They look very confident and they'll be looking to put up some runs on the board so that they can defend the total later on in the second innings. The on-field umpires are making their way out there at the center. Remember, it's the third time Empower Education Consultants have come up with the Empower Super League, where top A-level colleges participate in this 6-team tournament. 3 teams have divided into 2 groups each. We have seen 2 matches being played already. SEPTA winning the first match comfortably against Foundation Public School. And the very next match yesterday that was played between SEPTA and Nixa College, the defending champions, Nixa were able to win that comfortably by 5 wickets. So they have made the statement already, the defending champions, that they are here to rule once again. The Nixa Sharks, talking about Lyceum, where it's the second time they are participating in Empower Super League, and Huser College will be making their very first appearance in this T20 cricket tournament.
Additionally, we offer our advice to various different students, recommending them universities based on their profiles and goals and objectives. Contact us today so we can get started on your application. If you are looking for scholarships, then you need to listen up. From US to UK, various universities offer different merit-based scholarships. At Empower Education Consultants, we help students identify which scholarships they are actually eligible for and apply within the correct deadlines. If you want proper scholarship guidance, then don't procrastinate. Contact Empower Education Consultants today and let's get started on your application.
Hello from the University of Exeter, one of the top 15 universities in the UK, and through our partner Empower, based in Pakistan, many different scholarships are available worth up to £10,000. We're one of the top accredited business schools in the world. We're also one of the top ranked universities for career support with a 92% graduate employability rating. We'd look forward to receiving your application.
Hi, I'm Aileen. I'm a second-year Pakistani international student studying Business and Environment at the University of Exeter, Penryn campus. Life here has honestly been such a special experience. On campus, I'll either be working in the library or walking through the green spaces. It's so good on a sunny day. On the weekends, I'll be in a cute cafe in Falmouth, getting lunch with friends or exploring the beautiful natural landscapes. There are also tons of unique charity shops, and of course there's Chintz, the dreamiest little jazz bar for evenings out. When I'm up in Exeter, the Streatham campus is so vibrant. Of course, there's a forum, and getting around campus is really easy with the train station and bus stops just next door. Plus, there are loads of places to eat. My personal favorite is FA's, especially after night out. Life here is calm, creative, and full of community, and you'll be sure to fit just right in.
At Empower Education Consultants, we guide students through the entire process. From shortlisting courses and universities to crafting personal statements to tracking deadlines and submitting visa applications. We also help identify scholarships you're actually eligible for and provide support for every step. No shortcuts, no rushed applications. As official representatives with university
So both the openers are set. Here's a college. Remember, are batting first against Lyceum today. It's the third match of Empower Super League Season 3. Safi has taken the new ball, whereas both the Hamzas are out there to open the innings for Hughes College. Left arm seamer straight away coming around the wicket to the left-handed batters. Well, Empower Education Consultants have got a history of getting students enrolled in various renowned universities abroad. So many students who are part of Empower Super League have been able to get admissions in multiple universities. And now it's a time for these youngsters to not only shine, but they've got the opportunity of getting their admissions once they are done with their A-levels. Oh, a bit of a misfield there from the fielder in mid-on. This will run away for 4, so not a decent start this from Lyceum. They were unfortunate that they lost the toss and they were asked to bowl first. Could have been a much better effort down there from the fielder at mid-on because the ball was going straight to him. Perfectly, but he should have got down, should have stopped it. A dot delivery turned out to be a 4 in the end. So Hamza gets off the mark with a boundary. Hughes College have scored their first runs on the board, not only in this match but in this tournament as well. Wide given by the on-field umpire, so one more extra run will be added to the total of Hughes College. Well, the captain Hamza was very confident that they will be putting up big runs on the board, and oh, tell you what, wasn't far away from the leg stump. I'm pretty sure he must have come up with a definite plan against these left-handers. Safi, usually we see the left arm seamer coming over the wicket and look to swing the ball away from the left-handed batters, but he has started from around the wicket. Hit away towards the leg side, gets it over square leg. It's going to be another 4. He's getting some movement into the left-hander, but it's not working the angle that he is trying to bowl so far. Hamza just giving himself a bit of room, clearing his front leg and hitting it comfortably over square leg. He knew that there was no one deep at the boundary ropes on the leg side, so once he got it clear over the infield, it was always a boundary to be taken. So a couple of fielders outside the 30-yard circle and a deep third man and a fielder at deep fine leg, so no fielders on either side of the wicket outside the inner ring. He goes once again, gets it in the gap. Similar result for Hamza as we saw a couple of deliveries back. Targeting the pass by coming around the wicket. The angle not working for Safi. And Hamza once again on that occasion playing a full-blooded stroke over the leg side and making sure that it travels towards the boundary ropes. So an expensive start this from Safi. 3 boundaries coming in that over. Hamza got all of them. It's 13 for no loss. Hughes College. So they've got both the left arm seamers bowling with the new ball. First it was Safi and now Yahya. But Yahya has started over the wicket against the right-handed batter Hamza. They've got left hand and right hand combination first up, the two openers of Hughes College, so things will get slightly difficult for Lyceum, especially when a single is taken and they are supposed to shuffle the field. It's going to be another wide, I guess. Yep, couple of wides to start his spell with. Earlier on with the new ball, you do get some movement for the fast bowlers because of the strong breeze that you usually come across with here at this part of the city. So it's very important that you control your line and length and the amount of swing that you get. So far, he has been all over the place. One down the leg side, couple of them afterwards, too far outside the off stump. Better line of attack. Just following the bat on that occasion. Hamza has been looking to give himself room on almost every delivery up till now. We saw him getting a couple of boundaries in the previous over too. But when you're looking to be ultra aggressive at the start of the innings, you are also living dangerously. Yahya, on the other hand, is just looking to bowl as fast as possible, and in the process, he's hasn't really bowled straight enough to the left-hander. This time it's straight, it's full toss, and it just gets over mid-on. Might not go all the way for four, it will be pulled back. And they just got a single on that. Could have easily come back for the second as well, but I just get the feeling Hamza thought that he might have timed it well enough to get himself a boundary. Flicked away towards the leg side, square leg. Couldn't get there, fine leg, couldn't stop it either. First scoring shot from the skipper, and it turns out to be a boundary on the leg side. There was not a lot of wrong on that delivery there from Yahya. The ball was just angling back into the right-hander, but a better effort from the fielder, square leg or fine leg, and that would have been just a single. And now he goes over extra cover, gets it past the fielder at mid-off. This is a much more convincing stroke from the right-hander. Just getting onto the front foot and pushing it past extra cover and mid-off. The inside-out shots always look so pleasing to the eye as Hamza gets another boundary. Got off to a flying start, Hughes College. 5 boundaries already from both these openers. And on top of that, they have been held by some vivid bowling so far, especially in this particular over where we have seen 5 wides already. If you want to restrict a side to a modest total, you've got to make sure that your bowling efforts are much more disciplined. Hits it in the air and taken by the fielder at mid-on. It was pitched up. Hamza was looking to go straight. The ball might have shaped back into the right-hander slightly, because of which you could see the ball hitting the inside half of the bat, going up in the air, not getting enough distance, and an easy catch for the fielder at mid-on. So he might have been all over the place in this first over, Yahya, but he has struck gold for his team. He has sent Hamza back towards the dugout, who scored a couple of boundaries, but now dismissed, caught at mid-on. And Hughes College have lost their first wicket. They are 28 for 1. Ali Ahmed, the new man in at number 3. Just drifting down the leg side, but the ball hitting the pads. He was appealing for something. Maybe leg before, but it was clearly pitching outside the leg stump. So a dot delivery to end the over. This from Yaya. An expensive but a successful over comes to an end from the left arm seamer. Hughes College after the end of 2 overs are still 28 for 1. Good effort there from the fielder at third man, just sliding to his right and making sure that the ball doesn't touch the boundary ropes. So Safi, he's now into his second over, and once again it was Hamza who was targeting the leg side region, but the length was much more fuller on that occasion. Was very close to that guideline. It's been given as another wide. We have seen plenty of extra runs being gifted already to Hughes College. They haven't really got a lot of singles, just boundaries and a lot of wides, and have added to the total so far. It's important that you don't really look to bowl as quick as possible. Just need to make sure that you bowl as straight and bring those stumps and pads into play. This time he was just looking to give himself a little bit of room, but opted to play towards the offside. And the fielder had extra cover. Well, he just tried to stop it with one hand. A better effort from the fielder at mid-off, but even then couldn't really stop that one from going to the boundary ropes. He's turning out to be the aggressor in this start so far, Hamza. It's a full toss. It's an absolute gift for the left-hander. And he has once again played that one over square leg to collect his third boundary in that region and his 6th overall in this innings. Just get the feeling the captain needs to have a word with him. Maybe he can try to do something different. Maybe he can look to come over the wicket and see if he can just shape the ball away from Hamza, who has been predominantly looking like a leg side player. And he goes again, gets it between mid-wicket and mid-on. The outfield is quick. The boundaries are not that big towards that side of the ground, as Hamza will collect another 4 for himself. You can expect a lot of boundaries and a lot of runs being scored in the first 6 overs in the power play, because just 2 fielders are usually outside, and it's not a big size ground here at Nadir Al Burhani. And that's why you have seen Hughes College have got up to a flying start. After 3 overs, they are 43 for 1. Oh, that's a decent delivery. Probably the only delivery so far in this inning that he has been able to beat the batter with. Angling across the right-hander, Ali Ahmed was looking to drive that one. But the ball might have just angled across him. Driven, a bit of a fumble, but they will still get that single they were after. Yep, yeah, clearly pointing that out. It was not a single. It went straight to that fielder on the offside, and you should make sure that as soon as the ball comes towards you, you got to make sure that you do not really allow the batters to get that single. Once again, the wicketkeeper not being able to stop it. The fine leg fielder couldn't get near to that either. And there will be 4 byes for Husey College. In fact, it has come off the bat. So, yep, there was definitely some bat involvement inside it, because of which it became even more difficult for the wicketkeeper to stop that one, even with the diving effort. But Hamza still getting those runs. We saw Nixa College getting off to a flying start yesterday when they were chasing 157. Now he balloons that one up in the air. Chance for the fielder, extra cover, but the ball goes over his head. He'll be able to pull it back. 1 run will be added to the total. Might have been a change of pace on that occasion from Yaya. He rolled his fingers over out and bowled it outside the off stump. Hasn't looked that confident, that comfortable while playing the shots on the offside so far, the left-handed opener. Whereas anything that has been straight, he has been easily hit that one towards the leg side. Now that's another quality stroke. And he'll get a boundary, his first of the innings, Ali Amir. And with that, 50 also comes up for Husey. Just their 4th over of the innings. A length delivery, he was looking to push that one away. He did that, and he made sure that he find the gap in the process as well. So both left-arm seamers are proving to be expensive in these first 4 overs of the innings. Much better line and a much better length. You should be targeting that region much more. 10 runs in that over from Yaya. 4 overs are done and dusted. 2 overs still remain in the batting power play. Husey College are up to a flying start. They are 53 for 1.
Like University of Exeter and University of St. Andrews, and a 99% visa acceptance rate, our approach is proven. Apply to Empower Education Consultants and let us get it done the right way. As official representatives for the University of St. Andrews and the University of Exeter, Empower Education Consultant ensures that students get the top quality education from UK's finest institutes. We keep up to date with entry requirements, intakes, and application processes. Additionally, we offer our advice to various different students, recommending them universities based on their profiles and
was getting all those boundaries over square leg. Now he once again give himself enough room so that he can open up that leg side and got it in the gap between mid-wicket and mid-on. Fielding restrictions are still in place, and that's why he's making sure that he's not only finding those gaps but also getting those boundaries. 9 runs coming in that over from the skipper. 5 overs done. Huser College are scoring at 12 and over. They're 62 for 1. So bowling change from both ends. The off spinner Mustafa being brought into the attack, and he has been greeted with another boundary from Ali Amir. Well, both these batters are doing the right thing. They know that it's the best possible time to score runs, especially when the ball is new and you've got just 2 fielders outside the inner ring. And it becomes slightly more easier when you've got a spinner operating. Use his feet, gets it up in the air. It's an opportunity for the bowler himself, who couldn't really get to the ball in his follow through. And both these batters are continuing to take those risks. Sometimes they are being able to pull them off, and sometimes the ball goes in the air, but the catch wasn't taken. Another misfield from fielder at mid-off, as Hamza will collect another boundary at extra cover. It's becoming all too easy now for Huser College, although they've lost their skipper Hamza, but the left-handed opener is now making sure that he makes use of any opportunity that he gets to get a boundary. And if you look at his stats, he has now entered into the 40s, striking at almost 200. Another full toss, gets it in the gap. Now, third man still not being able to stop that one. Should have been a better effort there from the fielder at short third, but he slipped and his knee might have got stuck in the turf, because of which he was not being able to pull that one up before it reached the boundary ropes. So what an entertaining power play this has been from Huser College. Apart from the first wicket that they lost, it's been all about the left-hander. And now Ali Amir. Well, it's a full toss now. A better throw, and you never know, it would have been a run out as well at the non-striker's end. It was a flat throw, but all he needed to do was to hit the stumps. The bowler couldn't get at the throw as well. A single coming off the last ball. 15 runs in that over from Mustafa Ahmed. The batting power play comes to an end for Huser College, but they have piled on 77 for the loss of just 1 wicket.
Goals and objectives. Contact us today so we can get started on your application. If you are looking for scholarships, then you need to listen up. From US to UK, various universities offer different merit-based scholarships. At Empower Education Consultants, we help students identify which scholarships they are actually eligible for and apply within the correct deadlines. If you want proper scholarship guidance, then don't procrastinate. Contact Empower Education Consultants today and let's get started on your application.
Hello from the University of Exeter, one of the top 15 universities in the UK, and through our partner Empower, based in Pakistan, many different scholarships are available worth up to £10,000. We're one of the top accredited business schools in the world. We're also one of the top ranked universities for career support with a 92% graduate employability rating. We'd look forward to receiving your application.
Hi,
Sure. The field is relaxed. You can see 5 fielders now outside the inner ring. Hits it up in the air, but we haven't really seen a lot of catches being taken by Lyceum today. A couple of opportunities have been missed already by the fielders who were standing inside the inner ring in the first 6 overs. But you got to make sure that you support your bowlers if you want to restrict the opposition to a lower total. Because otherwise, Huser College, the way they are batting right now, we are looking at a big total by the end of their 20 overs. Now, it's a short tournament, so you got to play each and every match very seriously. You got to make sure that you play every match as a knockout game. Because if you lose one, the chances are very slim for your team to qualify for the semi-finals. Beating Hamza outside the off stump on a couple of occasions. Hazard has once again decided to come around the wicket. Opens the face of the bat, but he's got protection out there in the deep. A deep extra cover will just get a run. Don't have anyone deep on the leg side at square leg. It'll be a wide. Although the batter was shuffling across, but it was still well outside the off stump. I've got a fielder at point, I've got a fielder at short extra cover, and a fielder at sweeper region on the offside, and just one fielder at deep mid wicket on the leg side. Decides to go straight, gets it over the bowler's head. Both long on and long off are out there in the deep. Long off gets there first, but Ali Amir gets another couple. Harsher not happy with the effort. He wanted that one to be just a single, but instead it turned out to be a couple for the right-hander. 7 overs are now done. Huser College are 82 for 1.
I'm Aileen. I'm a second-year Pakistani international student studying business and environment at the University of Exeter, Penryn campus. Life here has honestly been such a special experience. On campus, I'll either be working in the library or walking through the green spaces. It's so good on a sunny day. On the weekends, I'll be in a cute cafe in Falmouth, getting lunch with friends or exploring the beautiful natural landscapes. There are also tons of unique charity
Into his second over now, the off spinner Mustafa Ahmed. Might see the boundaries not coming as fluently as they were in the first 6 overs, because now there are fielders out there in the deep, 5 of them to be precise. Another full toss. He has got that away over mid wicket. Will get a boundary, and with that, 50 also comes up for Hamza. 50 of just 28 deliveries for the left-handed opener. It was another full toss. Well, he has bowled quite a few of them in his short spell so far, Mustafa Ahmed. And the batters have been able to make use of them. Up till now, they must have realized that Hamza might not be that strong a player on the off stump. So you got to make sure that you make him play those cut shots and those drives. And in the process, you got to make sure that you don't bowl it further while outside the off stump to be given as a wide. He's doing the right thing by coming around the wicket, Mustafa. See, he wasn't really comfortable while looking to place that one on the offside, but still got that single he was after. Couldn't time it from the middle of his blade. Another fumble there from the fielder at long gone. But luckily for the fielding side, it will just be a single. During the power play, we were witnessing at least a couple of boundaries coming in every over. But now, it's not been that easy for the batting team either. Low full toss driven away towards the fielder at long on. He'll get that single and will retain the strike at the start of next over. As after 8, User College are 90 for 1.
Shops, and of course there's Chintz, the dreamiest little jazz bar for evenings out. When I'm up in Exeter, the Streatham campus is so vibrant. Of course there's a forum, and getting around campus is really easy with the train station and bus stops just next door. Plus there are loads of places to eat. My personal favorite is FA's, especially after night out. Life here is calm, creative, and full of community, and you'll be sure to fit just right in.
At Empower Education Consultants, we guide students through the entire process, from shortlisting courses and universities to crafting personal statements to tracking deadlines and submitting these applications.
So they've decided to bring the pace back on. Kempter Harsher has taken himself off the attack. Fast bowler Amar coming in, the right arm fast bowler. And we saw two left arm seamer beginning the innings with the new ball. And now Amar coming in to bowl the 9th over now of the innings. Gets that one up in the air. Now it's an opportunity for the fielder and it's been put down. Well, we haven't really seen a 6 being struck so far in this innings. That was in the air. It was an opportunity for the fielder to get the dangerous Hamza out, but the catch was spilled yet again. Well, ICM needs a much better effort now. Well, the bowlers are trying their best, but it's the fielders who need to support them at this stage. They haven't really been able to take those catches. They haven't really stopped those singles. Runs are coming freely for Hughes College. Once again, that has gone up, but it's going to go over long off. One bounce and into the fence. He's now growing in confidence. Hamza, earlier, everything was about how he was timing the ball on the leg side, but now he has started to hit those shots on off stump as well. He got the room he was after. He created a bit of room for himself as well by getting away from the line of leg stump. And then he was able to hit that one over long off. So the quicker you bowl, it becomes a little easier for the batters to time the ball here on this pitch. Remember, it's the same pitch it's being used that was used for the previous match yesterday. Full-blooded stroke straight back over the bowler's head, but the long-on fielder misses it completely as Hamza gets another one. It's becoming all too easy now for Huser College. The floodgates have opened and the boundaries are flowing in. This one over bowler's head. The previous one got over long golf. He's in for a big score here today, Hamza. With that boundary, 100 also comes up for Huser College in just their 9th over. That field at long on has been switched. Now he's standing at deep mid wicket. I think the batters are having some issue to spot the ball. That's why they are asking someone sitting in the dugout to just shift their position a bit. Changing his angle now, Amar. He still has been able to get it in the gap. He's going to get another boundary, Hamza. He's turning out to be unstoppable today. Couple of boundaries over the bowler's head and now just guiding it past backward point, making sure that he finds a gap as well and gets a third boundary on the trot. It's an expensive start this from the fast bowler Amar. We saw 3 boundaries coming in the last 3 balls. It's 106 for 1 after 9 overs. The 6th bowling option being used now by Lyceum College. Hamza finding no difficulty whatsoever in getting those runs. Another misfield there from the fielder at deep third man, but luckily for the fielding side, it's not going to go all the way for 4. Just a couple of runs for the left-hander. Couple of spinners and 4 fast bowling options have been used today by the captain Harsher. We saw a wicket going down in the 2nd over of the innings, but apart from that, it has been all about the way Hamza has been able to time the ball and find those gaps. And the way he has been supported by Ali Amir at the other end. Now, Ali Amir hasn't really had much of the strike, but whenever he has been given a bad delivery, he has been able to place them in the gaps and got those runs just like that one. A full toss. Now, although that went straight towards the fielder at square leg, but they were still quick enough to get that single. We haven't really seen a lot of dot deliveries in this innings, and that's why you could see the run rate is well over 11 and over up till now for Huser College. It's gone up, but it's gone over mid wicket as well, and he'll get another boundary, does Hamza. There was a fielder at square leg, but he knew that he had a lot of distance to cover. And it was timed nicely again by the left-handed Hamza. Seems like he's just dealing in boundaries, and on a very odd delivery, he has just got a single. So he's proving to be unstoppable today. Couple of matches have been played in this tournament. Prior to this one, we haven't really seen a century being scored in this tournament by any batter, but it's a bright opportunity for Hamza to score one. So 10 overs are now done after the halfway stage. User College have scored 115 for the loss of 1 wicket.
We also help identify scholarships you're actually eligible for and provide support for every step. No shortcuts, no rushed applications. As official representatives with universities like University of Exeter and University of St. Andrews and a 99% visa acceptance rate, our approach is proven. Apply to Empower Education Consultants and let us get it done the right way. As official representatives for the University of St. Andrews and the University of Exeter, Empower Education Consultant ensures that students get the top quality education from UK's finest in
It has been the pattern of the way Lyceum fielders have really fielded in this match so far. It's important that they improve their performance as far as the fielding is concerned. Now, this will be definitely a no ball. The ball might have slipped out of his hands. It was outside the playing turf, to the left, to the right, in fact, of the pitch that they are playing right now. And might have bounced a couple of times as well before it reached the wicket keeper. So it's a no ball, so a free hit now for Ali Amir. And he hits it straight, hits it flat. There is a fielder at long off, almost right behind the bowler. Couldn't really utilize that free hit, Ali Amir, although he hit that one nicely, but not sure whether he realized that the fielder at long off was standing that straight. Hamza decides to go straight this time. Will it be the first maximum of the innings? Not sure. Couple of bounces and into the fence. Flurry of boundaries have been witnessed by the but we haven't really seen a six being struck so far in this innings. But if they can continue to bat at this rate by just getting boundaries, then I don't think they will mind the fact that they haven't really put one ball over the boundary ropes up till now. We saw RS getting 72 yesterday, the highest individual score so far of this Empower Super League Season 3, but Hamza has now gone past him with 78 of 42. And as we mentioned, he's got a lot of time still remaining in this innings to get himself to that magical 3 figures. All he needs to do is to stay out there for as long as possible. Very clever. He knew that the ball was just angling into his bat, so he just got away from the line so that it could be given as a wide down the leg side. Just get the feeling Lyceum has got more fast bowling reserves as compared to spinners. We have just seen a couple of spinners operating up till now. Mustafa as well as their captain Harsher. And the rest of the overs have been bowled by the fast bowlers. Once again swinging that one towards the leg side. A bit of a misfield from the fielder at mid-wicket. Long on was very late in reacting to that. You can't really blame him because he wasn't really expecting the mid-wicket fielder to let that ball go out of his reach. Oh, goodness me, that might be another no ball. Yep. It's the second time in this over that he has landed the ball on the other pitch of this square. He sliced that one up in the air. Now, I'm not sure whether it's going to be taken or not. In fact, it has been taken by the skipper himself, but he knows that it was a free hit. It's going to be a single towards the end of the over. A very lengthy over from Amar comes to an end. It's 127 for 1 after 11 overs. Into his second over now, Ayan. Now, the best possible option for a fast bowler on this pitch is to take all the pace off and make sure you don't try to bowl as quick as possible, because the quicker they have tried to bowl, the easier it has become for the batters to get those boundaries. Once again, slower through the pace. He gets it towards mid-wicket. And he gets another boundary, does Hamza. Has been a flawless inning so far from the left-handed opener. He started hitting those boundaries from the very first over, and that pattern hasn't really stopped even until the 12th over now of the innings. Gets his wicket now, Ayan. It was full, it was straight. Hamza was looking to give himself room. He was looking to drive that one on the offside, missing the line of the ball completely. And it was Ayan who was able to disturb the stumps. A bit of aggression there from the fast bowler as well. That's what you expect when they have picked up a wicket. But Hamza gets dismissed, but not before he has done a significant damage to the bowling figures of all the Lyceum bowlers today. He was in for a big score. He could have easily got his century, but just got carried away. 83 or 45 deliveries is what Hamza have managed at the strike rate of 185 almost. As now, Huser College have lost their second wicket. They are 132 for 2.
कैसे हैं? अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह। शाजिब नजर।
ठीक है, ओके ओके. All right, so the third match of Empower Super League Season 3 is in progress, where Huser College are taking on Lyceum for the very first time in this tournament. And I've got Shahzeb Nazar, the head coach of Huser College, with us. Shahzeb, thank you so much for giving us some time. It's the first time you are participating in Empower Super League. How has your been experience overall with the management as well as all the organization that they've done in this tournament?
बिल्कुल अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह बड़ी अच्छी मैनेजमेंट है और हम 2 सीज़न भी मैंने पहले फॉलो किए हैं एम्पावर के और थर्ड में हम पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं तो बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है बड़ा अच्छा माहौल है और बड़ा अच्छा एक प्लेटफॉर्म है बच्चों के लिए अपना टैलेंट शोकेस करने के लिए तो मैं कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट करता हूँ पूरी मैनेजमेंट को कि इतना अच्छा टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं लोग
Well, I'm pretty sure Huser must have participated in other tournaments as well. So how do you compare this particular tournament as compared to the others? Because we can just get to see 6 teams, and the lesser the teams, the more competitive the cricket is.
बिल्कुल बहुत अच्छा जैसे मैंने पहले कहा कि बड़ा अच्छा टूर्नामेंट है और बच्चों के लिए बड़ा अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म भी है और बाकी टूर्नामेंट से काफ़ी जैसे कि लाइव स्ट्रीम है बच्चों के लिए बड़ा अच्छा मोटिवेशन का एक वो है कि भाई लाइव आ रहे हैं हम घर पे सारे फैमिली देखती है और जिस तरीके से बच्चों को किट्स प्रोवाइड की जा रही हैं पैड कवर्स हैं कैप्स हैं तो माशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छी मैनेजमेंट है और मैं मुबारकबाद पेश करता हूँ ह्यूज़र कॉलेज की तरफ से कि इतना अच्छा टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया
Shahzeb, आपने बताया that you have been following Empower Super League for the last couple of seasons, and the runners-up, Cedar, are in the same group. So I'm pretty sure User have been playing a pretty decent cricket up till now. I'm pretty sure you must have planned against Cedar as well.
बिल्कुल इंशाल्लाह पॉजिटिव हैं और इंशाल्लाह अच्छी क्रिकेट खेलेंगे जो अच्छी क्रिकेट खेलता है वो जीतता है तो इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे कि अच्छी क्रिकेट खेलें
All the best, Shahzeb, for today's match and the remaining matches as well of the tournament. So that was Mr. Shahzeb, the head coach of Yahuza College, who are participating in this Empower Super League for the very first time, and so far they have put up a brilliant performance with the bat.
We keep up to date with entry requirements, intakes, and application processes. Additionally, we offer our advice to various different students, recommending them universities based on their profiles and goals and objectives. Contact us today so we can get started on your application. If you are looking for scholarships, then you need to listen up. From US to UK, various universities offer different merit-based scholarships. At Empower Education
User College, and it's the captain who has done the damage in this over. By the first couple of balls, he was able to pick up a couple of more wickets. Almost got another one there. It was a wrong one. The ball just turning slightly away from the left-hander. It's a brilliant over this from the skipper. It's good that he's got still an over remaining in his spell. 138 for 4 now. User College after 13 overs. He bowled a couple of overs with the new ball, Yaya, and got rid of the skipper Hamza when he was taken out there at mid-on. He has come on to bowl once again, the left-arm seamer. And starts off with another wide outside the awesome. It's been the problem not just for Lyceum, but for all the other teams in this Empower Super League. We have seen a lot of extra runs that have been given by the bowling side to the batting team. And as a result of it, we have seen some high-scoring games so far in this tournament. Now this looks close and straight and given. It was a straight-edge delivery. It was slightly shorter in length. He was too early into that stroke there, the right-hander. The ball arrived very late and he was hit right in front of the stumps and onto his pads. So the bowling change worked for Lyceum. In the last couple of overs, they have been able to pick up 3 quick wickets. It's Farzeen who is now walking back after scoring a run of all 4, and User College are just losing a bit of momentum now as they are now 139 for 5. Hamza walks in at number 7 now for User College. Gets off the mark with a single towards mid wicket. Might look to get another run because of the overthrow. The ball just ricocheting off the stumps and going further away from the bowler, who couldn't really get at that one, and as a result of which Hamza got a couple of runs. So this is a very interesting passage of play for Lyceum College. They have got 4 wickets in the last 3 overs. And if they press on harder, they can even bowl out the opposition. Well, he's appealing for caught behind. The wicketkeeper still looks very interested. But him and the bowler just couldn't really convince the on-field umpire on that one. Hamza was just looking to fetch that one from wider of the stumps towards mid-wicket. Tickles that on away past the fielder at fine leg. This will run away for 4. There was a huge gap between the fielder at short fine and the fielder at deep square leg. And Hamza just making sure that he gets enough bat behind it. It was a slower delivery, so he had to wait for it. And then was able to place it past the fielder at short fine. I guess it was Mustafa who was running in towards the ball, but couldn't stop it in the process. Off the back foot. They still have 6 overs remaining after this one, so we can still expect Huser to go past 180 or 190 if they can utilize their last 4 or 5 overs. Oh, it's a better delivery. It was a rising delivery and it came back in sharply to the left-hander. A very good comeback over this from Yahya. 8 runs and a wicket off it. Huser College at 146 for 5 after 14. So he's into his last over now. The skipper, Harsher. By far, he has been the most successful bowler for his team. Couple of wickets. Hasn't really gone for plenty of runs as compared to the other bowlers. He's a pretty decent fielder as well.
Hello. GSC bhai. चाहिए पे बोल रही थी अच्छा अच्छा अरे याद नहीं आ रहा सही है मैं कर लेता हूँ मैं पहले नाजिम भाई से पूछूंगा नाजिम भाई लाइन फोन ही नहीं उठा रहे पता नहीं क्या कर रहे कहीं फंसे हैं
Hits it on the offside, gets it in the gap, and he'll get a boundary.
हाँ क्योंकि सुबह मुझे भी कॉल की थी वो कैमरे मांग रहे थे मुझसे तो मैंने कहा
It was slightly short and outside the off stump, and he was able to get it past Ayan at extra cover. He looks a strong player on either side of the wicket, Ali. Hamza.
मैं सुबह आ रहा हूँ आज तो मैं बहुत लेट आया हूँ ना मैं 11 बजे यहाँ पहुँच रहा हूँ नाजिम बुलाने पे यहाँ से फ्री होकर सीधा
They've got the left-hander and right-hander at the crease, so it's always become difficult for the bowler as well as for the fielders to shuffle their place. And as far as the bowlers are concerned, they always have to change their line of attack when the batters cross.
अच्छा अच्छा सही चाहिए मैं कर लेता
They're just trying to give us some respect to Harsher, especially in his last over. They don't want to go against him for those boundaries. They've just dealt in singles and twos. 150 also comes up for Huser College. They're in a very strong position and still scoring at more than 10 after the 15 overs. Ayran returns to the bowling attack. Remember, he got rid of Hamza, the left-hander, who scored 78 today. Another couple of runs taken by the right-hander. You could say that boundaries have dried up slightly in these last couple of overs. We haven't really seen a convincing strokes by the two batters, but they have still made sure that the scoring doesn't stop. So good delivery. It's another Yorker that has brought him another wicket. Whenever he has looked to bowl straight and full enough, he has usually got the results in his favour. Earlier it was the left-hander Hamza who was scoring runs at will, and now it's the right-hander who was just looking to play it on the leg side slightly, missing it completely, and it's the bowler who has disturbed the stumps. So 6th wicket has now gone down for Huser College.
Consultants, we help students identify which scholarships they are actually eligible for and apply within the correct deadlines. If you want proper scholarship guidance, then don't procrastinate. Contact Empower Education Consultants today, and let's get started.
बोल रहा है कि उन्हें इशारा दिया वो बाम
Rayan, the new man at number 8 for Huser College.
यही होगा रुकेगा क्यों नहीं यार
Well, they got off to a brilliant start once again today. Huser College, we saw Hamza scoring 78, but then Lyceum have been able to pull things back slightly in their favour, especially that spell from the skipper Harsher, where he got a couple of wickets, and now even Ayan, who is not just looking very economical, but he's getting those wickets as well for his team. And all of a sudden, if you compare their bowling efforts, the first 10 overs and now the next 5 overs has been much more disciplined. We haven't really seen a lot of wides or extra runs conceded by the boys in green. But at the same time, the bowlers need some support from the fielders too. We've got to make sure that we stop those boundaries towards the last overs, and then make sure that the batters don't really come back for the second run if the ball has been placed in the gap. Slightly slower. He was lucky that the ball didn't roll back onto the stump, but he'll still get a few runs towards the fine leg region. I guess it's Mustafa who is after it. Couple of runs added to the total, but a brilliant over from Ayan comes to an end. 6 runs and a wicket off it. It's 161 for 6 after 16 overs.
On your application.
Hello from the University of Exeter, one of the top 15 universities in the UK, and through our partner Empower, based in Pakistan, many different scholarships are available worth up to £10,000, We're one of the top accredited business schools in the world. We're also one of the top ranked universities for career support with a 92% graduate employability rating. We'd look forward to receiving your application.
Hi, I'm Aileen. I'm a second-year Pakistani international student.
Runs. We talk about a T20 format, but User College will be hoping that they can score a 10 and over from here on. That will take their score past 190 or maybe 200. If we see them scoring a 10 and over right now, and one of these two batters can get set. Oh, it's a bouncer attempted. No, it's not going to carry. I hope he's okay because the batter wasn't wearing a helmet. That could have easily hit his shoulder or his chin, but he seems to be okay. Haven't really seen a lot of bounce for the fast bowlers on this pitch, but he was definitely looking to bowl one on this occasion. Yeah. Could have been a lot dangerous, especially as a batter when you're not wearing a helmet to a fast bowler. It got some pace and it had some bounce as well, that delivery from Yaya. And now one of the members from the dugout are just taking the helmet towards him.
Studying business and environment at the University of Exeter Penryn campus. Life here has honestly been such a special experience. On campus, I'll either be working in the library or walking through the green spaces. It's so good on a sunny day. On the weekends, I'll be in a cute cafe in Falmouth, getting lunch with friends or exploring the beautiful natural landscapes. There are also tons of unique charity shops, and of course there's Chintz, the dreamiest little jazz bar for evenings out. When I'm up in Exeter, the Streatham campus is so vibrant. Of course there's a forum, and getting around campus is really easy with the train station and bus stops just next door. Plus there are loads of places to eat. My personal favourite is FA's, especially after night out. Life here is calm, creative, and full of community. And
Well, I could see that one of the players from the dugout took the helmet for Rayan, but he decided not to wear it, and even the left-hander hasn't really wore that helmet. And Yaya is consistently trying to bowl slightly shorter of a length, looking to get as much bounce as available on this track. It's his last over of the innings. He'll be looking to get some more wickets if he can. He's just got a couple of more balls remaining in his spell. Last few overs have been very good as far as the bowling team is concerned. They could have easily gone past 200 or maybe 220 at one stage when Hamza, the left-handed opener, was batting. And the way he was finding those gaps and getting those boundaries against the fast bowlers or against the spinners. But as soon as he has gone out, and that over from Harsha where he got a couple of wickets in 2 consecutive balls, things have gone slightly downhill for Huser, but they have still got some decent runs on the board. We saw Scepter College scoring 174 and they were able to defend that total against FVS. So Huser Well, they are in a very strong position to score beyond that. At this stage, they will be eyeing at 180. And if they can get few boundaries in the last 3 overs, they'll be able to get more than that. 17 done. Yaya's done with his spell. He's got 2 for 38 today, the left arm seamer. His first couple of overs were expensive with the new ball, but he came back strongly. It's 167 for 6 after 17 overs. Well, that can be a waist high no ball from the left arm seamer. It might go all the way for 4 as well, and it does. Couple of fielders got really close to the ball. One of them tried to dive forwards to pull the ball back, but he just couldn't do it in the process. Yep, definitely. It's a waist high no ball. It's a beamer attempted by left arm fast bowler. Obviously, the ball might have slipped out of his hands, but it turned out to be a boundary once again for Scepter. So they're going to get 5 runs on this particular delivery, and the next one will be a free hit. Remember, it's a free hit. They won't be able to change the field. Lyceum College tries to hit it as powerfully as he could, but we'll just get a single towards deep mid wicket now. Hamza. They've got 3 Hamzas in their batting lineup today. A couple of them came out to open the innings, and now one batting at number 8. Got set out of the middle of the plate, but long on fielder has been kept very straight. A very gentle throw back towards the bowler. Has one more run added to the total. Those 2 positions at long on and long off proved to be very valuable towards the end of the innings, as the batters are looking to go straight as hard as possible. So the fielders have to be ready and have to make sure that they are always on their toes, and whenever an opportunity comes, they should go for a catch as well, because the wickets always slow the scoring rate down. It's the highest team score so far in this Empower Super League Season 3 that has been achieved today by Husar College. So Scepter scoring 174 in the very first match against FPH, which they were able to win comfortably by 68, as they were able to bowl out FPS for 106 in their run chase. Seems like he's not happy with the bat that he's carrying right now, Rayan. Missed a wide one. Oh, in fact, it's been given. It was slightly wide outside the off, and you could see himself coming down the track. It was a bit of an appeal there from the bowler and the keeper, and finally the umpire responds by raising his finger. So Safi, who was proving to be very expensive in his 3 overs, has finally got 1 wicket in his favour. Rayan, the man who will be walking back after scoring just 7, he was signaling towards his dugout that he wants to change his bat, but he won't be able to do that as he has been dismissed. Huser are now 177 for 7.
You'll be sure to fit just right in.
At Empower Education Consultants, we guide students through the entire process, from shortlisting courses and universities to crafting personal statements to tracking deadlines and submitting visa applications. We also help identify scholarships you're actually eligible for and provide support for every step. No shortcuts, no rushed applications. As official representatives with universities like University of Exeter and University of St. Andrews and a 99% visa acceptance rate, our approach is proven. Apply to Empower Education Consultants and let us get it done the right way. As official representatives for the University of St. Andrews and the University of Exeter, Empower Education Consultant ensures that students get the top quality education from UK's finest institutes. We keep up to date with entry
थोड़ा सा लाइट हो गए, बिल्कुल कैमरे के अब आगे, वरना So just a couple of overs now remain for Huser College. Ayan Zuka, the man who will be bowling the 19th over. They don't have many fielders behind the wicket keeper, and that will allow the batters to come back for yet another couple. Whether it came off the bat or the buys, you'll still have to wait. I think it came off the bat, so Hamza will add 2 more runs to his tally. A low full toss, but it's not going to carry to the fielder at long off, and a bit of a fumble as well from Yaya, and that will allow them to come back for yet another 2. He's not that tall, Ayan, but he has bowled well so far today. He's got a couple of wickets, especially that big one of Hamza, the left-handed opener, who came out all guns blazing and scored 78 today. His job will be to make sure that he doesn't really concede a lot of boundaries or a lot of runs in this 19th over. Otherwise, Hughes will be able to get past 200. That obviously will be much more difficult to chase down in the second innings. Anything over 160 or 170 is always proves to be difficult to chase down. Although they were able to do that, Nixa College yesterday. Much straighter and wasn't far away from the leg stump, but once again it's the wicket-keeper who missed it. The fielder from fine leg had to run around for that one. Couple of more runs will be added, although the batter is slightly short, but the throw wasn't really quick enough. You can see the disappointment on the face of the fast bowler Ayan. He expected a much better effort behind the stumps, first from the keeper and then from the fielder at fine leg. A better throw, and you never know, you might have seen a run out at the striker's end. Now it's an edge, definite edge, and gone. He gets his third of the day today, Ayan. Was slightly short. He was looking to cut that one. It was a massive deflection and a big sound as well, as the wicketkeeper took another catch behind the stumps. Another wicket to fall for Huser College, as now they have lost their 8th. Just losing momentum towards the end of the innings. They are 184 now for 8 with Shahnawaz walking back. Hamad, the new man at number 10. Well, we saw just 1 wicket going down in the first 10 overs, and after that, 7 more wickets have been taken by the Lyceum bowlers, but not before Huser have piled on a lot of runs. Just 1 over to go now in this innings. After 19, Huser are 185 for 8. Safi, the left arm seamer, to bowl the last over now of the innings. Remember, he bowled the first one and now completing the innings as well. His first couple of overs went for 33, then he came back well in his third over, got a wicket and got hit for just 5 runs. Right now, his first target will to concede as few runs as possible in this last over and make sure that the opposition doesn't really go past 200. 186 obviously is still a very decent total in T20 format, but if you can bowl out the opposition, you always have momentum in your favor.
भाई कैसे हैं ठीक है
He rolled his arms over across that one. It was an attempted slower delivery, but nicely stopped by Ayan. I guess it was a deep mid wicket. Not only he has bowled well, but he has been equally good in the outfield. Slightly slower now. They wants to come back for the second.
Requirement.
Just get one more run towards deep mid wicket. It might be an run out opportunity, and they'll get that. So Ali Tariq, the man, dismissed because he was closer to the bowling end when the stumps were dislodged by the bowler. And they've got one more wicket towards the end of the innings. So just one ball now remain for Hughes College. Ideally, they would have loved to score past 200 and they would have got that as well as soon as Hamza was out there in the middle, the left-handed opener, but they have been managed to pull things back in their favor significantly, is Lyceum. So 189 is what Hughes College managed in their allotted 20 overs today. Remember, they won the toss. They opted to bat first. Both the Hamzas came out to open the innings. The right-hander Hamza scored 8 before he got himself out in the second over. And then we saw a brilliant knock from Hamza Imran, the left-hander, who scored 83 of 45 deliveries. It was unfortunate that he couldn't really go past those three figures. Ali Amir supported him well, who came out at number 3. Then a couple of wickets were picked up by the leg spinner Harsher. Hamza Ahmed was able to score 28 before he was run out. And in the last couple of overs, we saw plenty of wickets going down for Hughes College as they couldn't really go past 200, but still put up a decent total on the board with 189. A wicket for the left-arm seamer Safi. Yaya got a couple of wickets as well. So did the skipper Harshid. 2 for 27. He was by far the pick of the bowlers. And Ayan also getting 3 wickets, the fast bowler, for just 28 runs in his spell of 4 overs today. So in their very first ever appearance in this Empower Super League, Hughes College batting first have scored 189. 190 will be the target for Lyceum to chase down in the second innings, as we'll join you once again after the gap of 10 minutes.
Intakes and application processes. Additionally, we offer our advice to various different students, recommending them universities based on their profiles and goals and objectives. Contact us today so we can get started on your application. If you are looking for scholarships, then you need to listen up. From US to UK, various universities offer different merit-based scholarships. At Empower Education Consultants, we help students identify which scholarships they are actually eligible for and apply within the correct deadlines. If you want proper scholarship guidance, then don't procrastinate. Contact Empower Education Consultants today and let's get started on your application.
Hello from the University of Exeter, one of the top 15 universities in the UK, and through our partner Empower, based in Pakistan, many different scholarships are available worth up to £10,000. We're one of the top accredited business schools in the world. We're also one of the top ranked universities for career support with a 92% graduate employability rating. We'd look forward to receiving your application.
Hi, I'm Aileen. I'm a second-year Pakistani international student studying Business and Environment at the University of Exeter, Penryn campus. Life here has honestly been such a special experience. On campus, I'll either be working in the library or walking through the green spaces. It's so good on a sunny day. On the weekends, I'll be in a cute cafe in Falmouth, getting lunch with friends or exploring the beautiful natural landscapes. There are also tons of unique charity shops, and of course there's Chintz, the dreamiest little jazz bar for evenings out. When I'm up in Exeter, the Streatham campus is so vibrant. Of course there's a forum, and getting around campus is really easy with the train station and bus stops just next door. Plus there are loads of places to eat. My personal favourite is FA's, especially after night out. Life here is calm, creative and full of community, and you'll be sure to fit just right in.
At Empower Education Consultants, we guide students through the entire process, from shortlisting courses and universities to crafting personal statements to tracking deadlines and submitting visa applications. We also help identify scholarships you're actually eligible for and provide support for every step. No shortcuts, no rushed applications. As official representatives with universities like University of Exeter and University of St Andrews and a 99% visa acceptance rate, our approach is proven. Apply to Empower Education Consultants and let us get it done the right way. As official representatives for the University of St Andrews and the University of Exeter, Empower Education Consultant ensures that students get the top quality education from UK's finest institutes. We keep up to date with entry requirements, intakes and application processes. Additionally, we offer our advice to various different students, recommending them universities based on their profiles and goals and objectives. Contact us today so we can get started on your application. If you are looking for scholarships, then you need to listen up. From US to UK, various universities offer different merit-based scholarships. At Empower Education Consultants, we help students identify which scholarships they are actually eligible for and apply within the correct deadlines. If you want proper scholarship guidance, then don't procrastinate. Contact Empower Education Consultants today and let's get started on your application.
Hello from the University of Exeter, one of the top 15 universities in the UK, and through our partner Empower, based in Pakistan, many different scholarships are available worth up to £10,000. We're one of the top accredited business schools in the world. We're also one of the top ranked universities for career support with a 92% graduate employability rating. We'd look forward to receiving your application.
Hi, I'm Aileen. I'm a second-year Pakistani international student studying Business and Environment at the University of Exeter, Penryn campus. Life here has honestly been such a special experience. On campus, I'll either be working in the library or walking through the green spaces. It's so good on a sunny day. On the weekends, I'll be in a cute cafe in Falmouth, getting lunch with friends or exploring the beautiful natural landscapes. There are also tons of unique charity shops, and of course there's Chintz, the dreamiest little jazz bar for evenings out. When I'm up in Exeter, the Streatham campus is so vibrant. Of course, there's a forum, and getting around campus is really easy with the train station and bus stops just next door. Plus, there are loads of places to eat. My personal favorite is FA's, especially after night out. Life here is calm, creative, and full of community, and you'll be sure to fit just right in.
At Empower Education Consultants, we guide students through the entire process, from shortlisting courses and universities to crafting personal statements to tracking deadlines and submitting visa applications. We also help identify scholarships you're actually eligible for and provide support for every step. No shortcuts, no rushed applications. As official representatives with universities like University of Exeter and University of St Andrews and a 99% visa acceptance rate, our approach is proven. Apply to Empower Education Consultants and let us get it done the right way. As official representatives for the University of St Andrews and the University of Exeter, Empower Education Consultant ensures that students get the top quality education from UK's finest institutes. We keep up to date with entry requirements, intakes, and application processes. Additionally, we offer our advice to various different students, recommending them universities based on their profiles and goals and objectives. Contact us today so we can get started on your application. If you are looking for scholarships, then you need to listen up. From US to UK, various universities offer different merit-based scholarships. At Empower Education Consultants, we help students identify which scholarships they are actually eligible for and apply within the correct deadlines. If you want proper scholarship guidance, then don't procrastinate. Contact Empower Education Consultants today and let's get started on your application.
Hello from the University of Exeter, one of the top 15 universities in the UK, and through our partner Empower, based in Pakistan, many different scholarships are available worth up to £10,000. We're one of the top accredited business schools in the world. We're also one of the top ranked universities for career support with a 92% graduate employability rating. We'd look forward to receiving your application.
Hi, I'm Aileen. I'm a second-year Pakistani international student studying Business and Environment at the University of Exeter, Penryn campus. Life here has honestly been such a special experience. On campus, I'll either be working in the library or walking through the green spaces. It's so good on a sunny day. On the weekends, I'll be in a cute cafe in Falmouth, getting lunch with friends or exploring the beautiful natural landscapes. There are also tons of unique charity shops, and of course there's Chintz, the dreamiest little jazz bar for evenings out. When I'm up in Exeter, the Streatham campus is so vibrant. Of course, there's a forum, and getting around campus is really easy with the train station and bus stops just next door. Plus, there are loads of places to eat. My personal favorite is FA's, especially after night out. Life here is calm, creative, and full of community, and you'll be sure to fit just right in.
At Empower Education Consultants, we guide students through the entire process, from shortlisting courses and universities to crafting personal statements to tracking deadlines and submitting visa applications. We also help identify scholarships you're actually eligible for and provide support for every step. No shortcuts, no rushed applications. As official representatives with universities like University of Exeter and University of St Andrews and a 99% visa acceptance rate, our approach is proven. Apply to Empower Education Consultants and let us get it done the right way.
Nadir Al Burhani Cricket Ground. This is match number 3 of Empower Super League Season 3. Where Lyceum College are taking on Hughes College. 190 is the target for the boys in green. as we are going to witness the off spinner starting the proceedings for the boys in red. Yaya and Amar, the two openers out there for Lyceum College, and they've got a big total ahead of him. He's making their very first appearance of this Empower Super League in all the 3 editions that we talk about, but they batted beautifully in the first innings. Could have got a few more, but unfortunately lost wickets towards the end. And right now, both these openers will ensure that they get off to a decent start, just like the way Husser College did in their first 6 overs. Hits it powerfully, gets it over mid-wicket. It's the first boundary of the innings for Lyceum. It's a confident start. This from Amar. The off-spin Ali Tahir starting the proceedings, not getting enough turn on this particular delivery, and Amar was able to get it over the infield and wider of that field that had long gone. Although the length was slightly fuller, but he was still looking to attempt a similar stroke. Will just get a single on that occasion. Remember, both these teams will have to face Cedar in their next match, so it's important that they get some practice, both with the bat as well as with the ball. It's a dot delivery to end the over, but a confident start is from Lyceum in this run chase. Chasing 190 today. They are 6 for no loss after the first over.
As official representatives for the University of St. Andrews and the University of Exeter, Empower Education Consultant ensures that students get the top quality education from UK's finest institutes. We keep up to date with entry requirements, intakes, and application processes. Additionally, we offer our advice to various different students, recommending them universities based on their profiles and goals and objectives. Contact us today so we can get started on your application. If you are looking for scholarships, then you need to listen up. From US to UK, various universities offer different merit-based scholarships. At Empower Education Consultants, we help students identify which scholarships they are actually eligible for and apply within the correct deadlines. If you want proper scholarship guidance, then don't procrastinate. Contact Empower Education Consultants today.
Tens for Husser College. We saw a couple of left-arm seamers bowling with the new ball for Lyceum in the first innings, but it's been a completely different approach from Husser College. Maybe they expect that against the spinners, the batters look to take them on, and that creates a wicket-taking opportunity, and that's why we have seen off spinners taking the new ball from both ends. .190 is always going to be difficult no matter how favorable the conditions are, but you got to make sure that you get off to a decent start. See, plenty of extra runs were given by the Lyceum bowlers at the start of the first innings, as a result of which not only they were able to capitalize the first 6 overs, but they kept on scoring runs towards the end, although they lost few wickets. It's a thick edge, but third man is pretty fine. We'll still get a single they were after. Seems like they have come up with a definite plan, these bowlers of Husser College. We are witnessing them for the very first time in this Empower Super League, so we are still yet to see how many bowling options they have got, whether they are fast bowlers or they rely heavily on spinners. Bit of turn and a bit of bounce as well, but it's going to be a dot delivery. He looks in complete control so far in this first over, Rayan. Haven't really seen a wide or a delivery that outside the off stump. Brilliant over. Just a couple of singles from the off spinner, so quiet start is from Lyceum up till now. They haven't lost a wicket, but they are just scoring at 4 and over. 8 for no loss after first 2.
and let's get started on your application.
Hello from the University of Exeter, one of the top 15 universities in the UK, and through our partner Empower, based in Pakistan, many different scholarships are available worth up to £10,000. We're one of the top
Slightly short. He's got that in the air, has got it in the gap, but good effort from the long on fielder. This is something that was missing entirely in the first innings from the Lyceum fielders when we saw a lot of deliveries, a lot of balls going past the fielders and ending up towards the boundary ropes. But up till now, it has been a very decent bowling effort as well as from the fielders so far. Gets an inside edge and gets the first wicket, does Ali Tariq. A delivery that was outside the off and much fuller in length. He was looking to fetch that one. Getting an inside edge and the ball rolling back onto the stumps. So wicket early is what Hughes were after. And they have been able to get rid of the left-handed opener Ammar, who is going to walk back after scoring a run of all 6. And Lyceum in the run chase of 190 have lost an early wicket. Ammar walking back after scoring 6. They are 9 for 1.
accredited business schools in the world. We're also one of the top ranked universities for career support with a 92% graduate employability rating. We'd look forward to receiving your application.
Hi, I'm Aileen. I'm a second-year Pakistani international student.
Harsher walks in at number 3. This might be given as a wide, and yep, rightly called by the on-field umpire because it was well outside the off stump. But you could see the definite plan from both these off spinners. They are looking to bowl outside the off stump so that they can draw the batters forward. Lyceum has got an Everest to climb. This total of 190, which won't be easy unless and until we see a quality innings from one of their batters, just like the way we saw from Hamza in the first innings. Flights it up, comes down the pitch and gets it over mid-off. Confident start this from Harsher. As soon as he saw the length and the slow pace behind that ball, he decided to use his feet, advanced down the pitch, and got it over mid-off comfortably. Right out of the middle of the plate and gets it comfortably over mid-off's head. Just shuffling across and tucking it towards mid-wicket. A decent effort from the fielder in the inner circle. He's going to get a single, but a successful over comes to an end from Ali. 3 overs done, it's 15 for 1. So we are just into the fourth over. It's a change in the bowling attack. Hamza Mufti, the skipper, brought himself on and gets a wicket of the very first delivery. It's the left arm orthodox. He starts off with a quicker one, pushed it slightly quicker, much straighter. And as soon as he came on to ball, he was looking very confident. He got the wicket at the very first delivery. So Hashir, the man walking back, looked pretty decent for the first three deliveries that he faced. Got a boundary, got a single of the previous ball of the last over, but missing out a straighter one. So another wicket to fall for Lyceum. They are 15 now for 2.
Student studying business and environment at the University of Exeter Penryn campus. Life here has honestly been such a special experience. On campus, I'll either be working in the library or walking through the green spaces. It's so good on a sunny day. On the weekends, I'll be in a cute cafe in Falmouth, getting lunch with friends or exploring the beautiful natural landscapes. There are also tons of unique charity shops, and of course there's Chintz, the dreamiest little jazz bar for evenings out. When I'm up in Exeter, the Streatham campus is so vibrant. Of course there's the Forum, and getting around campus is really easy with the train station and bus stops just next door. Plus there are loads of places to eat. My personal favourite is FA's, especially after night out. Life here is calm, creative and full of community, and you'll be sure to fit just right in.
And Empower Education
Hasnain walks in at number 4. Well, this is wonderful beginnings for Hughes College. We haven't really seen a fast bowler operating up till now, but they have been very clinical with their bowling approach. The off spinner getting the first wicket, and now the skipper straight away, as soon as he brought himself on, got the wicket for himself as well as for his team. Seems like they're looking to win this game and win it by a big margin. Short and wide, cut away nicely. He's gonna get a boundary, does Yahya. Came into bowl with a new ball in the previous inning, Yahya, and now coming at the top of order for Lyceum. Not an ideal delivery, this from the skipper. It was short, it was wide, and the square boundaries are not that big towards the leg side or the offside, and he was able to get it in the gap. As a spinner, you're supposed to bowl as straight as possible, especially in the first 6 overs when the fielding restrictions are placed. He has taken a fielder at long on for the left-hander. Leading edge, and the ball just doesn't carry to the bowler. Looking to go for a quick single, but a misfield will allow him to complete that easily. But still a pretty decent start. This from the skipper. 6 runs and a wicket from the first over. 4 overs done, 2 overs still to go in the power play, as Lyceum have gone past 21 for the loss of 2 wickets.
Consultants, we guide students through the entire process, from shortlisting courses and universities to crafting personal statements to tracking deadlines and submitting visa applications. We also help identify scholarships you're actually eligible for and provide support for every step. No shortcuts, no rushed applications. As official representatives with universities like University of Exeter and University of St. Andrews and a 99% visa acceptance rate, our approach is proven. Apply to Empower Education Consultant and let us get it done the right way. As official representatives for the University of St. Andrews and the University of Exeter, Empower Education Consultant ensures that
Leading edge of the ball still doesn't carry to the bowler or to the fielder who was running in from first slip. Looking to work that away on the leg side. Neither the bowler nor the fielder from first slip could get to the ball. Otherwise, would have been a regulation chance and would have been the second wicket for the off spinner. And he can laugh about that, but I'm pretty sure the way he is bowling, he'll create more opportunities for his team. Not with that sort of a delivery. That was short on leg stump, put away nicely by Yaya. It's his second boundary of the innings and a much more convincing one.
अबे टीम कौन सी अच्छी है जी कौन सी टीम है मैकटम फर्स्ट टाइम आई है ना लड़के कौन है
Well, the on-field umpire has just referred the decision upstairs to see whether Yaya lost his balance and did he disturb the stumps when he was looking to pull that one away on the leg side. But it was short, so it was a quality stroke nevertheless.
लगा है भाई ग्रीन जला दे ग्रीन लाइट
So the bails might have come off itself, but it's a boundary nevertheless for the left-handed batter. Although the wicketkeeper was spot on in spotting that the bail did come off, but Hamza was his left foot was clearly in front of the stumps.
Students get the top quality education from UK's finest institutes. We keep up to date with entry requirements, intakes, and application processes. Additionally, we offer our advice to various different students, recommending them universities based on their profiles and goals and objectives. Contact us today so we can get started on your application. If you are looking for scholarships, then you need to listen up. From US to UK, various universities offer different merit-based scholarships. At Empower Education Consultants, we help students identify which scholarships they are actually eligible for and apply within the correct deadlines. If you want proper scholarship guidance, then don't procrastinate. Contact Empower Education Consultants today and let's get started on your application.
Hello from the University of Exeter, one of the top 15 universities in the UK, and through our partner Empower, based in Pakistan, many different scholarships are available worth up to £10,000. We're one of the top accredited business schools in the world. We're also one of the top ranked universities for career support with a 92% graduate employability rating. We'd look forward to receiving your application.
The play resumes after a small drinks break, as Ali is still in search of another wicket. Still scoring at under a runner ball, Lyceum College, where the required run rate was 9.5 since the start of the innings. Yaya has by far looked the most confident of all the batters of Lyceum College up till now. And it's important that he gets some support at the other end. Can't really expect just one batter to score all those runs. Nicely driven, gets it in the gap as well, does Hasnain. He's going to get a boundary for himself. That's what we were talking about. The runs need to come from both ends. And Ali looks slightly disappointed, I guess. Got closer to the pitch of the ball, and the extra cover fielder was well inside the inner ring. And as a result of which, Hasnain was able to drive that one past him. Thrashes that one, but this time the ball goes straight to the fielder. All 5 overs have been bowled by spinners so far from Husey College. Slightly short and slightly wide, much quicker through the air, but it's going to be another dot delivery from the off spinner. A productive over for Lyceum's point of view comes to an end as they were able to score 9 runs off it. 5 done. They're still going at a runner ball. Lyceum are 30 for 2.
Hi, I'm Aileen. I'm a second-year Pakistani international student studying Business and Environment at the University of Exeter, Penryn campus. Life here has honestly been such a special experience. On campus, I'll either be working in the library or walking through the green spaces. It's so good on a sunny day.
It's also the last over of the batting power play, so Yaya will have to make sure that he shows a bit of aggression so that he can get some boundaries. He comes down the pitch but missed it altogether. It's going to be interesting to see whether Hamza, the skipper, who is currently bowling his second over, will he introduce a fast bowling option after the batting power play is done or not. Down the leg side, the wicketkeeper couldn't stop it cleanly, and as a result, they got a bye as well. So a couple of more runs will be added to the total. We haven't seen a lot of wides or extra runs being given by the bowling team up till now. That shows that they have prepared much better as compared to their opposition as far as their bowling is concerned, Husey College. Oh, very lucky. Might have been an arm delivery that came back in, got an inside edge. Hasnain, he'll get a boundary, I guess. Nope, well stopped by the fielder at short, fine leg. A couple of more runs added to the total. But tell you what, that ball wasn't far away from the leg stump. As a right-handed batter, when a left-arm spinner is bowling with the new ball, you always expect the ball to come back in with the angle. Still early days in this tournament, Empower Super League Season 3. Both these teams are playing their very first match of this edition. Husey, you can clearly see that they're at the top of the game right now. They are giving no opportunity for both these batters to get runs. Although Lyceum right now are in search of getting those boundaries, but the power play hasn't really gone in their favor. Ideally, they would have looked to bat at 10 and over. It's a low full toss. Now that has gone up in the air. Will it be taken? It is. Another wicket to fall. It's a second one for the captain today. Yaya unfortunately couldn't put that full toss away. It was looking to hit that towards the leg side. The ball was slightly fuller. The bat turning in his hands, going up in the air, and an easy chance for the field at extra cover. The last ball of the power play, they have got one more wicket. Yaya, who was looking pretty decent out there with the bat, the left-hander walks back up to the dugout.
रहमान तो विकेट पे स्टिल करो बेटा
6 overs are now completed. Lyceum are 35 for 3.
On the weekends, I'll be in a cute cafe in Falmouth, getting lunch with friends or exploring the beautiful natural landscapes. There are also tons of unique charity shops, and of course there's Chintz, the dreamiest little jazz bar for evenings out. When I'm up in Exeter, the Streatham campus is so vibrant. Of course there's a forum, and getting around campus is really easy with the train station and bus stops just next door. Plus there are loads of places to eat. My personal favourite is FA's, especially after night out. Life here is calm, creative, and full of community, and you'll be sure to fit just right in.
At Empower Education Consultants, we guide students through the entire process, from shortlisting courses and universities to crafting personal statements to tracking deadlines and submitting visa applications. We also help identify scholarships you're actually eligible for and provide support for every step. No shortcuts, no rushed applications. As official representatives with universities like University of Exeter and University of St Andrews and a 99% visa acceptance rate, our approach is proven. Apply to Empower Education Consultants and let us get it done the right way. As official representatives for the University of St Andrews and the University of Exeter, Empower Education Consultant ensures that students get the top quality education from UK's finest institutes. We keep up to date with entry requirements, intakes, and application processes.
So still no sign of pace. It's time to witness another left arm spinner arrive after the power play. We saw Yaya getting dismissed at the last ball of the previous over when he couldn't really put that full toss away, and a simple chance was taken by the fielder at extra cover. So still continuing with spinners right now, Hughes College. I think they do have realized that the fast bowlers are easy to hit away for runs as compared to the spinners. So up till now, all the options that have been utilized are the spinners. And he gets a wicket of the very first ball, just like the way his captain. A left arm wrist spinner turning the ball back into the right hand. I might have got a bit of an inside edge as well. But that was all that drive was looking for. Wonderful start is from the left arm spinner. A wicket of the very first ball of his spell. As Hasnain now will be walking back to the dugout. 2 wickets in 2 balls for Hughes College. Lyceum are in a bit of a bother. Chasing down 190, a big total today. Now they're finding themselves at 35 for 4.
Additionally, we offer our advice to various different students, recommending them universities based on their profiles and goals and objectives. Contact us today so we can get started on your application. If you are looking for scholarships, then you need to listen up. From US to UK, various universities offer different merit-based scholarships. At Empower Education Consultants, we help students identify which scholarships they are actually eligible for and apply within the correct deadlines. If you want proper scholarship guidance, then don't procrastinate. Contact Empower Education Consultants today.
The right-hander Saad walks in at number 6. And he gets off the mark as well with a single towards the offside. Now remember, these two teams will be competing against Cedar in their next matches. Cedar obviously have got a much experienced squad because majority of the players have been a part of Empower Super League Season 1 and Season 2. Slightly uppish and a bit of a fumble there from the fielder at point. It's a lightning quick outfield, but Oh, even in the second attempt, Shah Nawar with a slide and a dive, he couldn't stop the ball. As a result, the right-hander Rahmani will get a boundary. Well, that usually happens when the ball is spinning and you play on either side of the wicket. The ball does get spin a bit and moves away further from the fielders. As far as the left arm spinners are concerned, whether they are wrist spinners or Chinamen, they get a little more bounces compared to the left arm orthodox. And this is what Raif is looking for right now. Pulls that one, gets it in the gap, but they've got protection. A deep mid wicket will just get a run. Spinners are making it even more difficult for Lyceum to get runs. Not a lot of boundaries have been hit so far from the boys in green. And straight out delivery, and he goes for a quick single. It's a good over from Raif, comes to an end, a wicket, and just 7 runs off it. After 7, Lyceum are still scoring at a runner ball. They are 42 for 4. It's the 5th bowling option being utilized now by Hughes College. Time to see some leg spin from Hamad Siddiqui. Well, at least they're trying to get those quick singles, even if the ball has been placed straight to the fielders on the offside or on the leg side. It's important that you keep the scoreboard moving, even if the boundaries are difficult to come by. But at the same time, you've got to make sure that if a bad delivery comes your way, you've got to put that one away for big runs, a boundary or a maximum. The way they have bowled up till now, Hughes College, it's very unlikely that you'll get to see a lot of bad deliveries from them. We haven't really seen a lot of wides or no balls from them either. Sliced it, but they've got protection out there in the deep at long off. More fielders are now standing at the boundary rope since the batting power play was over a couple of overs back. We haven't really seen a big partnership or a big innings up till now from the Lyceum College batters. Well, it's a run-out opportunity at the non-striker's end, but the throw was just too far away from the stumps. Yahya looked good for some time out there, but he missed a full toss and was holed out at extra cover in the last ball of the power play. Once again, the ball has gone straight to that fielder at point. And this time he decided to throw towards the opposite end, the wicket keeper's end. Hits it powerfully, but still couldn't get it past the field. And now it's another opportunity for a run out, and they needed a direct hit. Hamad didn't look that happy because the batter was well short by the time the ball arrived, but it was far away from the stumps. 3 singles in that over. 8 overs done. Lyceum are 45 for 4. Into his second over now, Rife. It's up in the air and a good catch. It's an excellent catch from the fielder at mid-wicket. Well, in a tournament where we've seen some really simple chances being put down by the fielders, this will go down as one of the best catches that we've seen in this tournament. He was looking to place that one on the offside, had no idea where the ball was heading towards. The ball hitting the inside half of the bat. The fielder at short mid-wicket diving forwards and making sure that he take it inches off the ground. Another wicket to fall for Lyceum. Rife gets his second. Lyceum lose their fifth. They are 45 for 5. And gets a wicket at the very next ball as well, does Rife. It was Darvesh, the new batter, who came in. On the very first ball, he was looking to give himself a bit of room, exposing all his stumps in the process. And Rife was straight enough to disturb the leg stump again. It's his third of the day. He will be on a hat-trick of the next ball. Lyceum are going down very early in this run chase. They are 45 for 6. So the new man in, Rife, is on a hat trick. You could see a fielder standing very close to the bat. Well, he was looking to play across the line and he somehow managed to get it towards square leg, and he gets a single, I guess. We saw brilliant innings from Hamza in the first innings, but somehow if Rive gets a couple of more wickets, it's going to be difficult to decide who will be the man of the match for today. Slightly short, smashes it, but there is a fielder at long on, will just get a single. The boundaries have clearly dried up now for Lyceum. It's just a matter of survival for the boys in green.
यार हमाम कुछ हुआ करे बताया करो यार मुंह बंद करके थोड़ी बैठना है भाई
At one stage, the skipper of Lyceum, Harsher, was also on a hat-trick in the first innings. He couldn't do so. Neither did Rive. Hasn't really put a lot of effort in his bowling today, Rive, because of the variation that he has already got. He knows that the batting team is so much on the back foot that they are not going to look to take any risk against him. He's appealing for caught behind, but hasn't really been able to convince the umpire on that occasion. So a couple of runs and a couple of wickets in that over from Rive. He's still got 2 more overs to go after this one, as Lyceum are 47 for 6 after 9 overs. Well, we saw Rive getting a couple of wickets in the previous over. Hamad now into his second. The leg spinner. Well, you got to really admire the way all the fielders have been charged up, although they know that they've got a lot of runs to play with, and usually you see the fielding side getting relaxed a bit, but Hughes haven't really given anything away. Possibly the only catch that has been put down, it was a slightly difficult one from the fielder at short mid-wicket. Square leg did his best to get as closer to the ball as possible, but even then couldn't stop it. And seems like it's a boundary after ages for Lyceum as they go past 50 in this run chase. Hit that one really hard, and that's why he was able to get it wider of the fielder at short mid-wicket. It's a bit of a slice, and he's got it in the gap as well, does Ramani, as he gets another boundary in this over. So he has decided there is no point of wasting time out there in the middle. They don't have not a batting to come after this one, so if the opportunity is there, you got to avail it. Earlier, he was able to hit the full toss towards mid-wicket. Now a delivery that was pitched up and slightly outside the off stump. He was able to clear the field on the offside. Hits it hard, gets it over extra cover. It's going to be the third of the over. Haven't really seen a lot of variation so far from the leg spinner. Maybe a wrong gun might do the job today, as every delivery up till now has been turning away from the right-hander, and Ramani has been able to capitalize on them. It's short again. This time the ball just did not bounce at all. It missed the bat. It missed the wicket keeper. The fielder from short fine leg giving it the chase. He will be able to push the ball back. Good tag team work by the fielder at short fine leg and short third. But they're going to get 2 more runs. In fact, 1 run has been given short. So just a single will be added to the total. Much closer to the stumps on that occasion by Hamad. It's going to be a dot delivery to end the over. 10 overs are now done. Lyceum are 61 for 6. Rife into his third over. He has been the most successful bowler so far for Husey College. Hits that one hard now. Will he be able to get it in the gap? He just gets it to the right of the fielder at mid-off. Although you could say that that should have been stopped. Should not have been anything more than a single, but instead, Lyceum will get 4 runs for that. You can argue that the fielder might have slipped when he was moving to his left, and the result of which the ball went further away from him and he couldn't stop it in the process. But he's getting more bounce as compared to the other spinners. Looks a strong player, Ramani. Was another bit of a fumble there from the fielder's square leg. Luckily for him, the mid wicket was right behind him, so that it was nothing more than a single. Couple of fielders at mid-wicket and extra cover have been kept very busy by those spinners. 6 runs in that over from Rive. He's still got one more over left. Lyceum are 67 for 6 after 11. Time for a change in the bowling attack. It's the new bowler, Rayan, who comes in, and he has been greeted with the maximum of the very first ball. Well, we didn't see sixes being hit in the first inning. It's the first maximum of the game, and it took 31 overs for us to witness that. Now he wants to come back for the second one. The long on fielder was there, but he was much squarer, but he'll still get that single only. We have seen few boundaries in the last couple of overs for Lyceum. And you could see slightly getting frustrated now. Here's a College. They want to wrap up this innings as early as possible. Still 116 is what the boys in green are after. This one turning further into the right hand. It might be given as a wide. Yep. 2 more runs will be added to the total. Tries to hit it straight. Now it's up in the air. Might be an opportunity for the fielder at long on. And he puts that one down. Now whether the ball touched the boundary ropes or not, the umpires would love to ask the fielder first before making his decision. Just get the feeling the fielder himself is not too sure. And the umpire wants the third umpire to confirm that. You see, he clearly dropped that catch. Now, did the ball touch the ropes by the time he was trying to push the ball back inside the... It's going to be touch and go because you could see the angle is not really clear to determine whether the ball was touching the ropes or whether he was able to push it back. His body itself was very close to the boundary ropes as well. But he was able to save that boundary in the end, that fielder at long on. But a good effort nevertheless from that fielder at long on. Might have put down the catch, but he saved 2 runs for his team. Now that did turn. But he was able to stop that one in his follow through. So expensive start to the over, but he came back well. Rayan, 12 runs in his over. After 12, ICM are still fighting. They are 77 for 6. Change in the bowling attack. Ali Tahir replacing the off spinner. And that was nicely put away by Ramani. Once again getting it right to the left of the fielder at long off as he gets another boundary. It's turning out to be a very good partnership between these two. Now they have added 36 runs for the 7th wicket. Just moving away from the line of that delivery and making sure that he hit that one wide enough from the fielder at long off. Might not be able to get his team over the line, but he's still scoring some valuable runs towards the end just to make sure that they reduce the margin of defeat at Lyceum College. It was in the slot, but just losing his balance in the process. I just get the feeling he was looking to go straight down the ground. You could see the fielder at point, short third man and fine leg in place for Ali Tahir. This might be called as a wide. I think he's just expecting the batter to use his feet, come down the pitch and miss the line of the ball so that the wicketkeeper can stump him out. Haven't really seen Ramani using his feet on a lot of occasions today. This time he decides to go straight. It's an opportunity for the fielder at long off, and once again it's been spilled. So we are praising their fielding efforts up till now in this innings, and now in twice in 2 overs we have seen catches being put down, one at long on and now one at long off. This time it was given as a wide by the umpire. The ball just turning slightly into the right-hander. He's got a wicket early, but has given away much more runs than his liking. Ali Tahir. The fact that he has not been able to get enough turn on this purchase as compared to the other spinners, especially the Rive and Hamad, the leg spinner. But he's got one more ball left now in his spell. Can he get one more wicket in that column? To call the pace off. It's been put away towards the fielder at point. It's going to be a dot ball to end the over. He finishes off his spell with 1 for 30 in his 4 overs. As after 13, Lyceum have gone past 85 for the loss of 6 wickets. All right, so the Lyceum are chasing down 190 in this third match of Empower Super League Season 3 against Husey College. And I've got their head coach, Mr. Zedi, with me. Sir, how has been the experience overall on this Empower Super League Season 3? I'm pretty sure Lyceum is participating for the second time in this Empower Super League. So how has your experience been in the last season and in this season as well?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपने मुझे बुलाया। लास्ट ईयर भी हमने एम्पावर टूर्नामेंट खेला और इस साल भी खेला। मेरा ख्याल कराची में प्राइवेट लेवल के ऊपर इतने ऑर्गेनाइज टूर्नामेंट बहुत कम होते हैं, ख़ासकर स्कूल लेवल के ऊपर। मैं पूरी टीम को मुबारकबाद देता हूँ, दानिश को, आमिर को और जितने भी एम्पावर के सारे पूरी टीम को मुबारकबाद देता हूँ कि इतना अच्छा खूबसूरत वेल ऑर्गेनाइज टूर्नामेंट कराने पर। कलर क्रिकेट बहुत खूबसूरत लग रहा है और साइड भी बहुत अच्छी है, ग्राउंड भी अच्छा है, बैटिंग विकेट है।
Although when we talk about Lyceum, हम देखते हैं Lyceum is very active in the football and futsal tournaments, लेकिन क्रिकेट में भी हम देख रहे हैं कि आहिस्ता आहिस्ता Lyceum आगे बढ़ रही है। पिछले सीजन में भी हमने अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस देखी और आज भी एक अच्छी बैटिंग परफॉर्मेंस अब तक देखने को मिल रही है। तो overall कैसा है आपका एक्सपीरियंस रहा है? If you talk about the management, especially Danish bhai and his team, the way they work really hard towards making sure कि हर साल इस साल के स्टार्ट में ये टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज कराए जाते हैं जहाँ पे टीम्स कम होती हैं लेकिन कॉम्पिटिटिव क्रिकेट हमको देखने को मिलती है।
नहीं, माशाल्लाह से टूर्नामेंट बहुत अच्छा होता है। दानिश भाई और आमिर और आप सब मिलके बहुत अच्छा टूर्नामेंट इसको ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं। लाइसियम की क्रिकेट टीम पहले भी खेलती रही है, अभी भी खेलती रही है और ज़ाहिर है जब दो टीमें खेल रही होती हैं उसके अंदर स्किल्स डेमोन्स्ट्रेट होती है कि कौन कितनी अच्छी स्किल्स के साथ खेल रहा है। जितने कोई फील्डिंग पहले पे रन अच्छे रोकेगा उसको फिर रन कम चेस करने पड़ेंगे और जो अपनी गलतियों से रन ज़्यादा देगा उसको फिर वो चेज भी ज़्यादा करने पड़ेंगे, तो उसके लिए फिर विकेट्स भी जल्दी जल्दी गिरती हैं। मगर ये एक बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस होता है इस यूथ का। 17 to 19 ईयर्स के दरमियान जो बच्चे खेल रहे होते हैं उनका बड़ा अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस होता है। बड़ा कॉम्पिटिटिव स्पोर्ट्स के अंदर आने के लिए उनको बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीखने को मिलती हैं और जो गेम के अलावा मैं समझता हूँ कोई चीज़ उनको सिखा नहीं सकती। बहुत ज़्यादा मुबारकबाद अगेन आपको और पूरी टीम को, एम्पावर की टीम मुबारकबाद देता हूँ मेरी तरफ से। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका।
Thank you so much, Eddie Saab. It was a pleasure talking to you, and we hope that your team perform well in this match and in the next match as well against Cedar.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
That was Mr. Zedi, the head coach of Lyceum team, who is chasing down a target of 190. And so far, it's a bit of a mixed performance, but we hope that they came up with a better performance in the next match when they will be up against the runners-up of the last time, Cedar College. So into his last over, he's got a couple of more wickets now arrive, and he completes a 5-wicket haul for himself. First, he got rid of Ramani, and then soon after, in the very same over, he gets another wicket. Shuffling across, trying to go over the leg side. The ball goes up in the air, and a simple chance with the fielder at mid-wicket. 5th wicket overall in this game today for the left-arm spinner Raif. We have seen a couple of outstanding performances today from Husar College. First from Hamza when he's notched 83, and now Raif picking up a fifer. So Lyceum have now lost a couple of quick wickets, especially after that partnership between Ramani and Zayan. Now they are 8 down in this run chase. Ayan, the new man at number 10. Raif has got another opportunity. You can take one more wicket, but it's for the wide down the leg side. He's into his 4th over. He has kept on bowling around the wicket against the right-handers Raif, and he has made it very difficult for all the batters of Lyceum to score runs against him. Slightly short up, put away nicely, but bit of a misfield, and he'll definitely get a boundary behind square. So couldn't really end his spell the way he wanted, but it was a good looking stroke nevertheless. A slide towards the right, but even then he couldn't stop the ball even with the second attempt. Defended that one on the back foot. So successful over comes to an end from Raif. In fact, a wonderful spell comes to an end from the left arm spinner. Got 5 wickets today. Lyceum are now 8 down in the chase of 190. So 92 for 8 now, Lyceum. Make that 92 for 9 as the captain picks up another wicket. It's not the first time he has done that, picking up a wicket of the very first over. Hamzahi, a delivery that was just pitching on leg stump, straightening up a bit. And the batter, Zayan, wasn't able to get his bat down the line at the right time. So Hamza gets another wicket, his 3rd of the day. Lyceum lose their 9th. They're 92 now for 9. So 92 for 9 Lyceum. Ahmed, the last man in for the boys in green. Hamza, the skipper, has already got 3 wickets. He'll be looking to finish this innings and wrap up this run chase. Now, was there an edge? The wicketkeeper couldn't take that one. I guess it's Mustafa Ahmed, the off spinner, who is the last man standing now for Lyceum. Bit of a misfield there from the fielder at short fine leg, but Mustafa wasn't ready to go for that single. Now remember, both these teams are going to be against Cedar in their next matches of the group stages. So Huser have already made a strong statement. They've got so many spin options available. It's again a lot of confusion between the two batters. Well, there's no point of risking your wicket on a run out, especially knowing the fact that there's no way they're going to be getting closer to this total of 190. Lyceum will have to bow down once again in their very first match of the Empower Super League Season 3. But Huser has been a very good addition to this ESL family. It's for the first time they are participating in this Empower Super League, and not just with the bat, but they have made a strong performance with the ball as well. Push that one away towards extra cover. Gets the single of the last ball, or does he? Well, they're appealing for run out. The third umpire has been asked. Now, whether Ayan was able to slide his bat back or not, he doesn't look that confident, but he's still waiting for the third umpire to make his final verdict. So Ayan survives at the striker's end, so they'll have to wait more to get this last wicket. Huser College. Was turning out to be a wicket maiden, but unfortunately they were able to pick up a single. So the over is done and dusted. 16 done. Lyceum are 93 for 9. Bowling for the first time, Ali Amir. Not sure whether they've got a fast bowling option or not, but we haven't really seen a bowler, an over being bowled by a fast bowler today. They might come up with a similar strategy in their next match against Cedar. Obviously, it's going to be a much difficult opposition, Cedar College, because they've got some high quality batters and their bowlers in their squad in this Empower Super League. And even before the start of this tournament, they were considered as favourites to lift the trophy at the end, but pretty sure they will be up against Nixa at some stage in the tournament, maybe in the semi-finals or in the finals. And we'll get to see another brilliant match between the two sides as we witnessed last time around the finals between Cedar and Nixer. Meanwhile, 4 byes have been conceded by the bowling team. The wicketkeeper just couldn't get his body behind the line to stop that ball. Mustafa Ahmed has been out there for 8 deliveries just for a single. And he's happy to just defend the ball to see out the remaining overs if he can manage to stay till the end. Well, I'm pretty sure User College will be itching to get this last wicket as early as possible. It's going to be another single for the right-hander Mustafa. Now Ayan, well, you could see slight disappointment on his face because he bowled beautifully in the first innings, but he got a couple of wickets. You could see some aggression there from the fast ball, although he was not that quick, but he was the one who got rid of the left-handed Hamza, who scored 83 today. That's why it's important that when you're bowling first, you get wickets early in the first 6 overs and you make things difficult for the middle overs and the latter stages of the innings. We didn't see that happening, as a result of which User College were able to score 189. That single brings up the 100 for Lyceum. With just 3 overs left, they are 100 for 9 after 17 overs. So finally, in the 18th over of the innings, we're going to witness some pace from User College. Shah Nawar has now been given the ball, with his team just needing one more wicket to wrap up this innings. This last pair is providing some sort of resistance towards the bowling efforts of User College, although you could see the extra cover field is standing very straight, right where the square ends. So if the ball goes up in the air, he's going to be able to take a good catch. Although Ayan is trying his level best. And once again, they needed a direct hit. They want to come back for the second one as well, because the ball just hit the bowler and it went further away from the stumps. Well, they can afford to smile about that because they know that Lyceum won't be able to get to this total. But you got to make sure that you pick up the last wicket and you make sure that you win this game by a big margin, so that your net run rate always stays higher. Because you never know what can happen in the next matches to come. I'm pretty sure User against Cedar will be a match to watch out for, because they've got some quality batters and we have seen how clinical their spinners were in defending the total of 189. Oh, that's a lovely delivery. Bit of shape away from the right-hander. He's trying to bowl it straight. He's got a pretty decent action, Shanawar. Might not be that quick, but you don't need to be that fast, especially on these low and slow pitches. As long as you can bowl straight and within the line of the stumps, you can get the job done. Couple of wides now in this over. Tries to go for the big shot. No, it's up in the air. Is this going to be an opportunity for the fielder at long on? He completely lost the side of the ball. I guess it was the skipper himself who was running backwards and he had no idea where the ball went. Ayan wanted to come back for the second one. He's not happy with Mustafa Ahmed. He wanted to be on strike. Still looking to make sure that he tries to get a delivery within the line of the stump so that they can get a wicket. Gets his man now. Well, his line of attack was pretty straight and pretty simple. Finally getting one in the line of the off stumps, and he was able to get through the defenses of Mustafa Ahmed. Hitting the off stump, and that's how Hughes College have been able to get the last wicket, and they win this game comfortably by a big margin of 84 runs. So brilliant performance with the bat, brilliant performance with the ball from the men in red today. They were able to score 189 after winning the toss and choosing to bat first, courtesy of that brilliant knock from the left-handed opener Hamza, who scored 83. And in reply, we saw the spinners doing the job. Captain getting 3 wickets. Raif was the pick of the bowlers who got 5 wickets today. And then they made it impossible for Lyceum to get anywhere close to this total of 190. So Lyceum were given a target of 190, and we did not see really any decent performance with the bat, apart from Ramani, who came out to bat at number 6, scored 37 of 30 deliveries. And apart from him, it was just Yahya, the left-handed opener, who came out to open the innings, who could enter the double figures, and not much to speak about as far as the remaining batters were concerned. They were bundled out for just 105 in pursuit of 190. Couldn't even utilize their full 20 overs, as there were still a couple of overs to spare. Plenty of bowling options were utilized by the captain Hamza today. A lot of spin options. We saw Hamza himself getting 3 wickets, Ali getting a wicket, so did Shahnawar towards the end. But the pick of the bowler, the left arm wrist spinner Raif, getting 5 for 21 in his spell of 4 overs today.
प्रॉपर हाईलाइट
So Lyceum were up against Huser College today in the third match of Empower Super League Season 3. Huser, well, it's the first time they are participating in Empower Super League, so we saw them choosing to bat first after winning the toss, and the left arm seamers were a little expensive at the start, although it was Yaya who picked up the first wicket. But then we saw Hamza batting beautifully as he was able to score runs on either side of the wicket, especially when he was looking to go towards mid wicket or towards extra cover. There were a lot of full tosses that came in his way, and he was able to get it over mid wicket. We saw a lot of fast bowling options being utilized today by Lyceum, but that didn't really work. The fielding efforts were pretty lackluster as compared to Huser, the way they fielded in the second innings. And that is the reason why Lyceum couldn't really curtail the scoring rate. The boundaries just kept on coming. In fact, they got off to a flying start. After the first 6 overs, they were scoring at more than 12 and over, courtesy of the left-handed opener Hamza, the way he was able to find those gaps. And he was also equally well supported by some middle order batters too. Boundaries just kept on coming. There were a couple of full tosses as well towards the middle of the innings, and that just summed up the performance today from Lyceum College as far as their fielding was concerned. Spinners came on, but even they couldn't really make a lot of difference because the fielder couldn't really support them. A lot of full tosses were utilized easily by Hamza at the top of the order. Not a lot of sixes were being hit in the first innings. In fact, we did not even see 1 6 being hit in the first innings of Huser College, but they were able to get so many boundaries, and a result of which it became even more difficult for Lyceum to just make sure that they could have reduced the Huser College for a modest total. Ayan, on the other hand, bowled specially. The fast bowler, he got that wicket, and then it was Harshad, the skipper, who got 2 wickets in 2 balls. Babar came back well, did Yaya, especially in his second spell. He got a couple of wickets as well, but was very expensive in the first couple of overs that he bowled with the new ball. The scoring rate did go down towards the last 5 overs of the innings as Ayan got another wicket because of the straighter delivery and the line of attack that he chose to bowl with. But no balls and wides kept on coming towards the end, and as a result of which they were able to score 189, which was the highest team total so far in this Empower Super League. In reply, the start wasn't that decent from Lyceum. In fact, we saw a couple of boundaries early on, but Ali Tariq was able to get the wicket in the very first over. Majority of the overs were bowled by the spinners. Hamza got a wicket in his very first ball of his spell, the skipper. He ended up picking up 3 wickets today. But the pick of the bowler was the left-arm wrist spinner or the left-arm Chinaman Raif, who got 5 wickets today. Although he bowled much slower through the air, he did not give any room outside the off stump. And he made sure that a target of 189 was out of the reach for Lyceum. Yaya looked good early on, but he was dismissed as well. And then came Raif. Got a wicket of the very first delivery, and the pattern continued throughout the innings. And we saw a brilliant catch as well from the fielder at short mid-wicket. And they were bundled out for just a total of 105. So a big victory today for Huser College, and they have made a strong statement towards Cedar, who they're going to be facing next time around in the group matches.
लोग ना किसके अंदर कर रहे हैं? कोई नहीं मारना ना, उसी पे एंड करना है, समरी पे।
यार ये माइक नहीं चल रहा।
ओटी बंद कर उसका यार।
And let's get started on your application.
Hello from the University of Exeter, one of the top 15 universities in the UK, and through our partner Empower, based in Pakistan, many different scholarships are available worth up to £10,000. We're one of the top accredited business schools in the world. We're also one of the top ranked universities for career support with a 92% graduate employability rating. We'd look forward to receiving your application.
Hi, I'm Aileen. I'm a second year Pakistani international student studying business and environment at the University of Exeter, Penryn campus. Life here has honestly been such a special experience. On campus, I'll either be working the
All right, time for the post-match presentation ceremony of the third match of University of Exeter presents Empower Super League Season 3. Huser College, who are making their very first appearance up for the ESL tournaments, were up against Lyceum today. They batted first, scored 189, and they were able to defend the total by winning this game comfortably by a big margin of 84 runs today. We saw a couple of brilliant performances today, both with the bat as well as with the ball. Hamza scored 83 runs with the bat at the top of the order. But the man of the match for picking up a fifer today in this run chase, it was Raif Masood. 5 for 21 for the left-arm spinner. He's going to get a cash prize of 15,000 rupees from Mr. Shazian for being the man of the match today. Raif, well, some of your teammates informed us that you do not get that many opportunities to bowl, and you got one today, and you made the most of it. Got a 5-wicket haul today.
It was a great experience with overall over here, and we fought with the Lyceum team, and it also gave us a great fight today, and it was overall a really good experience for me. Thank you so much.
Well, the captain didn't really look interested to bring you back into the attack so that you could complete your 5 first. So did you had exchange few words with him that you want to get a ball in your hands?
The captain was not sure whether I should bowl or not, but then the coach said that he should come, and then I bowled the last over, and inshallah.
Very well bowled, Raif, and we hope that you continue to perform similarly in the next matches to come as well. Thank you so much, Raif. That was Raif Masood, the man of the match for today. We'll be back tomorrow for one more match of Empower Super League Season 3 right here at Nadir Al Burhani Cricket Ground.